What's up, YouTube? It's DuCHAMP here. I'm going to report a recent update of Jalen Ramsey. If you guys don't know, last night he asked his agent for a trade demand, and right now that is what we are seeing today. We are seeing a lot of chaos, a lot of people wondering what team is he going to go to. There's just been so much speculation throughout the league. And this is just a crazy 2 weeks for the NFL, man. And I like it. It's so much to report, so much news. And the biggest news right now is Jalen Ramsey and what team is willing to offer 2 first-round picks to get him. Just looking at this team, it just became a great team to a dysfunctional team. 2 years ago, they were one of the best teams in the league. Their defense was all-world. They went to the AFC Championship, lost to New England. Last year, they were expected to possibly go to the Super Bowl. Very disappointing season. They grab a guy like Nick Foles for this season. He goes down. And right now, it's just a lot of question marks for the Jaguars. So right now, it looks like they're trying to just basically rebuild and try to get this defense right. This was the number 1 defense in the league, and they haven't shown it for the last year or so. And what we're seeing is a trade that can possibly happen. Maybe before even Thursday, before their game Thursday, a trade might happen. So right now we're just on the watch to see what teams is he willing to go to. And I'm just going to give you guys the teams I feel like he might go to, or teams that could really use him. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. The Chiefs can use Jalen Ramsey just for what he can do as far as covering, and they can use a guy like that. But he could be a very good he'll be in a really good situation, a winning situation. Jalen Ramsey mentioned so much about winning. He'll be in a winning situation if he was to go to the Chiefs. The Steelers is another team I see him on. Joe Hayden could only do so much, and if Jalen Ramsey's on the other side of the ball and can shut down half of the field, then it'll be really good for the Steelers, because one thing about them is they cannot cover. That's their biggest issue, is they cannot cover. So getting Jalen Ramsey is a big plus. Philly doesn't really have a number 1 corner, so Jalen Ramsey going into that team and that culture, I feel like he will fit right in with that culture, and he'll easily be the best defensive player on that team, and he could make a huge impact and really make some noise for Philly. Seattle is another team. It'll be in his DNA if he was to play for Seattle. Seattle would be a really good team for him to go on, just because that defense is already good. And Pete Carroll, he will praise this man. It would just be epic if he was to go to Seattle. I think Seattle could really use him. Cowboys, that's another team that I feel like will be a really good fit for him. And their defense is already good, but just adding him will just put the icing on the cake, because this defense will definitely be elite. I see him going to the Cowboys. My last team I'll go with is the Saints. Drew Brees could throw for so many touchdowns in the game, but if this defense can't stop a nosebleed, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I just think if the Saints get him, the defense will be an upgrade. And we're talking about Super Bowls with the Saints if Jalen Ramsey were to sign with the Saints. So again, right now those are just my teams of who I think might sign them. I could be wrong, but those are teams I feel like might fit. People talk about New England, but New England already has their core group of guys where they don't really need them. But a lot of people think that he might go to the Patriots just because of Bill Belichick, and he always grabs great elite players and stuff. But I don't see him going to New England. I'll be shocked if he does. But just keep a lookout, guys. I'm just reporting and just giving you guys my insight on this whole situation. And make sure to drop a comment. What team do you think he might go to? If you like content like this, make sure you subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'm just going to keep reporting news of whatever's happening, NBA, NFL. So just make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to keep putting out videos for you guys. Peace.